Guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more relationship stories. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. I was a virgin until some months ago when I had sex with my boyfriend for the first time. It was not really good and he got really angry, silent afterwards because I didn't bleed, and he thought because of that I lied about being a virgin. I know female anatomy and that most don't bleed, but he clearly doesn't and doesn't want to listen to me. Ew, if your boyfriend's like that, dump him. Since that, he also doesn't want to use condoms because he says it removes all feelings. So the last time I saw him, he destroyed all the condoms I brought before I left, and he didn't use them when we had sex the last time. He also gets mad when he suspects I take pills. What is going on? What do you mean? If you're not using a condom, then obviously she has to take some pills. Unless you're trying to get her pregnant. She's 18 though. Why do you want to ruin her life? One time he had thought I had cheated when we were apart, and he had sex with me just to feel how I felt inside. I don't know why he's so angry and so jealous, and if there's anything I can do, or is it better to leave? Yeah, girl, you can find someone who respects you. Like, why are you taking that disrespect? Seriously? He doesn't want to use a condom because he wants to have some feeling, but he also doesn't want you to take pills? Yeah, it's all about him. It's all about him. Dump him. Ew. I think she doesn't see it because she's still 18 and she's just afraid of him, right? It does sound like she's afraid of him because he's a lot older than her, so she feels like, you know, he must know what he's doing. Girl, nope. Nope. He's just being abusive. That's what he's doing. Honestly, this is why it's so bad for like an 18-year-old to date someone like 7 years older than them. You know, she's just not mature, right? And she doesn't know what's right and what's wrong, and she's even thinking that it's her fault, so she's like listening to him, right? But we know when she turns 25, she's gonna look back and realize, wow, he was an abusive asshole. My boyfriend says this isn't my house. We have had a great relationship for 3 years, but we have been arguing the last few weeks. We were leaving a friend's house when I told him I didn't get the leadership job I applied for, but I did get a promotion and raise in my current job, 70k. He starts scolding me, saying everyone around me knows I should have gotten the other job, but I'm not confident enough, so they turned me down. I rebutted that I'm not qualified for the job. We argue back and forth when he says you have zero self-confidence. That's funny because I have every single confidence in my body to leave you. I ask him to stop raising his voice, in which he starts screaming at me. I slammed on the brakes and pulled the car over. I know it was dumb, but there was no one else on the road and we were only going 30, so no real danger. He immediately puts his hand across my neck and shakes me. You could have killed me, what the F is wrong with you? It's the ever first time he ever touched me with the purpose of scaring me. It didn't hurt, but then he proceeds to say again how I have no self-esteem. I'll never be as good as him if I don't get my shit together. He makes 5 times as much as I do, and he knew 2 days ago this was over. I was dumbfounded. We drove home in silence and I went inside. Once inside, he says he's done arguing with me and I can sleep on the couch. I ask him to leave in the morning and he says, I'm not leaving, you can go F yourself. And I tell him it's my house. He then says, no, it's some dead lady's house. It's not even yours. So the fact that he puts his hands on her and still has the audacity to sleep at her place. So the context is 7 years ago, I couldn't get the loan for my house because of lack of credit. I had the down payment and could afford the monthly payments though. My mom took out the loan for me and I just pay it every month. She never lived here. He was in the room with me a few months ago while I held my dying mom and watched how hurt I was, and have been since her death. He was my biggest support system until now. My dad passed 20 years ago while I held him after a car crash we were in together. When he said that, my mouth dropped open. He saw that and followed it up with, you should leave because I've warned you I can rip you apart. That was nothing. I burst into tears and told him to give it his best shot so we could both just end it. He told me to use my imagination since my self-worth is so low. He knows I already say the worst things to myself anyway. I slept on the couch and woke up to a text from him saying he doesn't want to argue with me anymore. He wants us to be a team. He just wants the best for me and I can decide from here what I want to do. Piss off. I want the best for you, but I also can kill you. So be careful. Like literally, what is he saying? He literally put his hands on her. And then he's saying that he could kill her. Okay. Girl, I don't know what you're doing if you stay with him. Up until the last 3 to 4 weeks, we have been a perfect couple. I don't know what happened. Do I talk it out with him so we can forgive each other and understand each other? Or was this too far? Girl, don't prove him right. You have your self-worth. So leave him. What do you mean, what do? You leave him. What are you going to do if someone puts his hands on you and was like he can rip you apart so easily? What, you want to forgive him? Girl, you can find someone who treats you better. Someone who will not put their hands on you. It's because people like this, they always hang on to the memories of the partner being so nice to them. Do you know what I mean? It's the fact that she's like, but he was so nice to me. We were the perfect couple. But he's not anymore, right? He's not anymore. Once he's not nice to you anymore, once he puts his hands on you, that's when you should leave. Right? It doesn't matter how nice he was to you before, right? Like if he hurts you the next day, all the niceness cancels out, okay? He's not the person that you thought he was. I would have called the cops on him. So they drag him out of my house. Like, how dare he say it's a dying lady's house when that was literally her mum? The disrespect, man. My girlfriend is cheating. Is it cruel to leave without saying anything? No, just leave. Like, F her. She's cheating on you. F her. Together for 3.5 years. I recently saw messages on her phone with another guy. They met up last weekend while I was at my parents'. When asked, she responded, I'm just out. She never just goes out. When asked a week later, she still can't give an answer other than that. I'm not one for confrontation. I don't want to have any arguments, and to me, cheating is unforgivable. I have the day off of work tomorrow, planning to move out of our rented house. I'm not on tenancy, but she is, and into my parents without letting her know. The closer the day comes, the more I think it's really cruel, but what she did was worse, right? Oh my gosh, this guy's too nice. What's with these people, man? Self-respect is the most important thing you need in your life, okay? Like if someone cheats on you, don't even think about them anymore. They betrayed you, so they're the worst person ever. Alright, you leave. You don't even need to give them a reason why. Just leave. Honestly, I would just leave because I know if you don't leave and you confront them about it, all they're going to be doing is being like, I'm so sorry, I'm sorry it happened, blah, 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 all these excuses. It's because you didn't do this, blah, 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 blah. You guys should know your own self-worth and know that you are worth something. Alright, that's why you're brought into this world. Okay, well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are, and as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.